there, it's Laurie here. I am stopping in today showing you a super simple technique, if we even want to call it that, for Make It Monday. I'm going to call it partial die stamping, only because it sounds like it might need a name, and that sounds good to me. So again, this is so simple, but it's just a fun little touch to make your die cuts pop off your card just a little bit more. I am going to use Botanical Silhouettes. I'm going to use the two dandelion images in that set. I'll also be using Basic Bookmark number 2 and the Hello die. The first thing I did is I scored this card base on 1/2 inch. I just used my score pal and then just quickly scored the front. I love to do this. I think it just adds a lot for a clean and simple card. So that I already have done. Basically for the die cut, what I'm going to do is take Berry Sorbet and Lemon Tart, and I'm just going to stamp these images very randomly. I basically just want part of my die cut to be colored, not the whole thing. I love white space, and I love, especially when white just pops off of a colorful card base. So this is just an easy way to do that. I'm kind of filling up a triangle shape only because I know that I want just the end of my die cut to be stamped on. So that's all I'm going to do really with the stamps. And I'm going to take this just like this and run it through my Vagabond. I do have a magnetic plate, so this will be able to just stay in place. If you don't, you can also just put a little bit of washi on here and then just run that through, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my die cut, and again, very simple, but it just leaves a little bit of white space, and I think it's so pretty. I love white space. I think I've already said that several times. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue this down to my vellum bookmark, and I'm just going to use this kind of on the side. I'll be cutting the tail off here in just a second. I'm going to use some Tombow liquid mono glue, and I'm just going to put a little bit on. I'm going to kind of center that so I can see where I want it, and then just place that down. Now that I have this down, I can go in and glue the tag to the card. I use this Tombow Mono Vellum adhesive. A lot of people have asked on my blog what I use, and this is my favorite stuff. When I do a larger piece of vellum like this, I'll just put vellum, or I'll put the adhesive behind the letters. It sticks really well, so you don't need a whole lot. But I'll also add some to score lines, and sometimes just little tiny lines in the middle of the vellum, because if you don't press down really hard, you can't see the adhesive showing through, which is what I really like about this stuff. So I'm going to just cut this tag here, and I think I'm going to get some twine. I'm going to stick that through. Maybe should have done this before. This is an afterthought. I cut way too much for this. I'm definitely wasting. I'm going to get some washi that matches my card. I used to be bothered by leaving washi or anything on the inside of the card, but since washi is so cute, it doesn't bother me anymore. I'm just going to tape this down and cut the ends. So I'm going to keep going. Now I think I need some enamel dots. I'm going to try these enamel dots from Freckled Fawn. I never know where to put these. So I never press down right away because I just like to sit them on there and see where they need to go. I'm going to leave them there. Alright, so that is it. Partial die cut stamping. We'll just call it that. Sounds good. Again, it just gives your die cut some color, and then the white space pops out. I love how that looks. So if you have questions, just send me an email, and thanks so much for watching.